What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, where today we are going to go actually get the outpost.
You're better than your listed training. You had a mentor.
I had a team who didn't want me to die. Still do, right?
We all do.
Hopefully. I think it's this way. Go up here. I always fast travel, but I do like riding around in this car. This vehicle. This almost tank looking thing. Could use with some weapons. That'd be nice.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Figured you'd have him in bed by now, man.
Think I made them angry. Good. That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one. Color me impressed.
Should be. I essentially took them all out myself, on my own. Almost all of them. There's apparently one left.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
We work well together.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
Do my best.
This is gonna be great.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
Radiation within safe levels.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Military would be best, considering the cat. But it is technically a scientific initiative, so... Opinions?
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call. But research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
I wish that were true. Unfortunately, there's no, like, points in the story where that is brought up again, I'm pretty sure. But we will go scientific.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. and our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Not just my efforts.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
As much as I don't like it, you were right to be cautious.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far.
Still rude, I guess.
The Reality Rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Whatever helps the initiative.
I don't care why anyone helps, so long as they do.
I've heard that before. Talk to Bradley. Later we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
She's not even wearing a suit in the radiation zone. I mean, look at that.
Radiation levels increasing.
My thing is just going down, standing here. She's probably gonna be in the med bay for a while. Cool little outpost.
Radiation within safe levels. Life support at 100%.
Suppose I could just fast travel down here. Have we got any missions? No, not at the moment. Let's start exploring. Hello. Nice little blow-up bed you got on the floor. Yeah.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Came to what? Has he decided to murder me? Not sure what I did. Or what he's did. He's did. He's done. Learn to speak. Still doing that. And we got a guy over there. Terminal. Congrats. Hey, Connor. Heard about the new position. Prodromos just gained one hell of a businesswoman. Lucky to have you. If we ever find ourselves on the Nexus at the same time, I'm buying you a drink to celebrate. Vitro. And Ryder, I know you're going to get nosy and read this. Hi. Hey. At least they know. Talking to himself. Or on the phone.
Pathfinder. A word with you?
Jacob Mitney.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Worthwhile.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Will do. Craft the Pathfinder chest piece. Something I already have, but suppose I can craft it. Disassemble it afterwards. Got some lighting bugs.
Solid ground. An actual sunlight to wake up to. This will be great.
Dude taking a nap. Another one taking a nap. Supplies officer.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Vetra Nix keeping you well stocked.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on EOS.
Coming to Andromeda.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... the... still... Ask me another time.
Okay. Trade partners.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Supply situation.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
Vitra.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Vetra.
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
Will do.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
I will try, because I'd actually like to hear the story. Shining blue ball all the way over there.
Pathfinder.
Hey. No messages. Formal quest for Darket Tirvain. Or Tirvian. Making the request again, Bradley. No, it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be the second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families. Especially ones hurt during the Site 1-2 mess. You know Broken Promise is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Darket Tirvian, W-84-Crispin, Exo Studies Specialist. Reason, she's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. time. I got an Omni Blade, I got that. Go ahead and sell that. Go. I have a cryo gauntlet.
Your shuttle gets eaten by space lasers.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for Eos.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
I mean, they should be. Kane Fox?
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, chief engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
Will do. Colleagues?
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
How about Eos?
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think Eos is really going to be something.
Your job?
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Going to Andromeda?
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
Nice. It's a good reason.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
You too. Scratchpad. Login. Chief Engineer. Kane Fox. This one seems like a long one. Adjoining the statistics is a blocked out simplistic drawing of Prodromos. Dotted line showing expansion, with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines underground, wireless power routers, and the flow of foot traffic. Sloppy, but it's a start. Fox, how's it there? Heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. Knew you guys could do it. Tell me all about Eos. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. I remember that girl I told you about, the Asari. Going out this weekend. Can't believe she said yes. Wish me luck. Now it's your turn, buddy. Ellis. Got through most of it. Some pretty cool stuff around. Some nice stories and all that.
Hello, Ryder.
Hey.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Will do. Hello, Bradley.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Want constant updates.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus.
Sounds
Follow
good.
that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
So we need to find Ramirez and Adram to get more people to speak to. I don't understand this one. I mean, I do understand, it just didn't feel like it belongs in the conversation. No, don't dismiss their efforts.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet. But that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Maybe there's hope for that.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Will do. Andromeda, Bell Scott. What's up? Can I speak to you? Or are you gonna?
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Okay, Ket activity.
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So, some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We've some tricks up our sleeves, thanks to the research teams. That only goes so far. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Okay. Personal background?
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like it. Family trouble?
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
Yep. Couldn't wait to leave.
I know exactly how you feel. Couldn't wait to be from somewhere.
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Home planet?
Where'd you launch out of?
The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Convenience.
Things were easier. So much already built. We get to do it all again, for good or bad, I guess.
Better get it right.
Damn straight.
Another time.
Of course.
Yeah, so I gotta go find a expert. I can't go over that way. That's not something I can do at the moment. To Director Tan from Bradley. Appreciate the personal interest, but my people are getting twitchy with all the messages you're sending them. Like their minds on the job, not being under a microscope. Addison's the one I call. I get it, Site 1 and 2 are still raw for us too, but Prodromos isn't the same. No better way to prove that than to let us do our jobs. Give them space and I'll give you all the footage you need to make it play well back on the Nexus. Agreed? Play well back on the Nexus. Never heard it said like that, but okay. On to all Prodromos personnel. From Bradley, everyone. Initial setup went by the books and we're operational in record time. Be proud. I am. Now the first deployment wave is in, giving the all clear to break into the good stuff. Got a new colony to toast and some lost friends to say goodbye to. Lights go down and drinks raise up at 20, whatever that is. 200. Be 8 o'clock. By American standards. We got one more billing over that way. Then we head across the bridge. We're still looking for Ramirez and Armando. Did we go upstairs? I don't know if we did. Hello?
Really shouldn't have bothered you with this.
Ramirez. I'm not going to bother reading all of them. Hey, Ramirez.
Right.
Gotta go to the front.
August said you might swing by. Right, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Life on Eos?
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Coming to Andromeda?
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
Now you got the kit. Your clinic?
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
And Bradley?
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. Was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
Okay then.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
I try. Usually succeed. Not always, though. Hello, you two. Quarantine best practices, radiation alerts for shuttle pilots, and today's flight schedule. It's like a cargo loading area. That's the only way to get the word up before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about the remnant tech. I think the initiative's lying about how dangerous it is. That a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the remnants to work for them instead. They've tried before, and I helped out in Medbay when those remnant observers carved up Barty. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. Taking the whole work crew to help him this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it. But if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
I think this is where the research is. Research center. What is it? Pathfinder? Free XP. Okay, we got investigate the medbay. On work roster. Try to finish all of EOS for the day. Well, all that we can finish without having to go into level 2 radiation that'll kill us. Before heading on out. Hello. Don't mind me. Just coming through.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several...
Went too far away from it, probably. My bad. I'm not used to games having a distance for it unless they have a distance for it. Like the voice fades out instead of just cutting out immediately. Which is kind of weird considering Sam's directly in the head. Axel Jennings, Seal Varax, and Jamie Kasperek.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
I think I need to summon my vehicle again first. Nope, there it is.
Sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes to actually get there. We'll go ahead and fast travel. Make life easy.
To come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
I heard someone request EOS deployment. Made me smile.
Help us! Please! Here they come!
Hello?
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the Remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These Remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
I'd like to actually speak to you face to face, but I know what I'm doing.
I have a super intelligent AI, and enough experience with the Remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
It's good not talking to you face to face. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. Okay, go figure out where this symbol thing is, where the loot for it is. If there is any loot. Dude over there. Seems there's no loot for it. Okay. Maybe we have to come back later. Anyway, go and get off here for the day. Continue on next time.
Life support is back online.
Continue on next time, heading on over to the Nexus. Or whatever the next part is. So thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.